Hello friends, my name is Ramasu. Today we shall discuss about a topic, the determined budget. Friend, today's topic is very interesting and important with respect to project management, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So this is a very interesting topic for you. And friend, especially if you are planning to move your career towards project management, so this is an important topic for you. So let's start, friend. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well, so that many videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, determined project or determined budget is the process of aggregating the estimated cost of individual activities or work packages to establish an authorized cost baseline. The key benefit of this process is that it determines the cost baseline against which project performance can be monitored and controlled. The process is performed once or predefined points in the project. The input, tools and technique and outputs of this process. A project budget includes all the funds authorized to execute the project. The cost baseline is the approved version of the time phased project budget that includes contingency reserves but exclude management reserve. So first of all, we shall discuss about the inputs. Friend, these are the input for this process of a determined budget. First one is the project management plan. Project management plan is basically include the it includes the cost management plan. The cost management plan describes how the project cost will be structured. Then the resource management plan. The resource management plan provides information on rates, estimation of travel cost and other foreseen costs that are necessary to estimate. Scope baseline. The scope baseline includes the project scope statement, WBS and WBS dictionary. Project documents. Example of project document that can be considered as input for this process include the basis of estimates, supporting detail for cost estimation. In the basis for estimate should specify any basis assumptions dealing with the inclusion or exclusion of indirect or other costs in the project budget. Cost estimates for each activity within a work package are aggregated to obtain a cost estimate. Project schedule. The project schedule includes planned start and finish dates for the project activities, milestones, work packages and control accounts. Risk register. The risk register should be reviewed to consider how to aggregate the risk response cost. Business documents. Business documents that can be considered as input for this process includes the business case. The business case identifies the critical success factor for the project. Benefit management plan. The benefit management plan includes the target benefits such as the present value calculations. Then agreements. Applicables agreement information and cost relating to product, services or result that have been or will be purchased are included when determining the budget. Enterprise environmental factor. The enterprise environmental factors that can influence the estimate cost process include but not limited to exchange rates for large scale projects that extend multiple years with multiple currencies. The fluctuations of currencies need to be understood and built into the determined budget process. Organizational process assets. It includes existing formal and informal cost budgeting related policies, procedures and guidelines, historical information and lesson learned repository, cost budgeting tools and reporting actions. Okay, now we can talk about the tools and techniques. So friend, these are the tools and techniques for the determined budget. The expertise should be considered from individuals or groups with a specialized knowledge or training in the following topics: previous similar projects, information in the industry, discipline and application area, financial principles and funding requirements, cost aggregation. Cost estimates are aggregated by work packages in accordance with the WBS. Then data analysis. Data analysis is basically a technique that can be used in the determine budget process, include but is not limited to reserve analysis, which can establish the management reserve for the project. Management reserves are an important amount of the project work budget withheld for management control purpose and are reserved for unforeseen work that is within the scope of the project. Okay, then historical information review. Reviewing historical information can assist in developing parametric estimates or analogous estimation. Then the funding limit reconciliation. The expenditure of funds should be reconciled with any funding limits on the commitment of funds for the project. Financing. Financing entails acquiring funding for projects. It is common for long-term infrastructure, industrial and public services projects to seek external source of funds. Okay. Now we shall talk about the outputs. Friend, these are the outputs for the determined budget process. Cost baseline. The cost baseline is the approved version of the time phase project budget, excluding any management reserve, which can only be changed through formal change control procedures. Then project funding requirements. Total funding requirements and periodic funding requirements from the baseline. The cost baseline will include projected expenditures plus anticipated liabilities. Funding often occurs in incremental amounts and may not be evenly distributed. The total funds required are those included in the cost baseline plus management reserves. If any, funding requirements may include the sources of the funding. Project document update. Project documents that may be updated as a result of carrying out this process include but not limited to cost estimates. Cost estimates are updated to record any additional information. Project schedule. Estimated cost for each activity may be recorded as part of the project schedule. Risk register. New risks identified during this process are recorded in the risk register and managed using the risk management process. So friend, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching the video. Thank you, friends.